Yo, in today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and woke TikToks that will make you question reality.
So people is still disappearing into thin air. And this is for entertainment purposes only. Fix your eyes right here on the bench. Look at the bench. Pay attention to the bench. Disappear.
Just straight up disappear.
Vanish. Thin air. Gone. Nowhere. Poof. Abracadabra. And if you look right there, multiple people disappeared. It wasn't just one. What the fuck really going on?
Yo, did Thanos snap?
What's going on? People are disappearing. Multiple people. And I just did a video of other people just going missing. You remember the bus? Or the hotel? So this is now the norm. Y'all let me know what the fuck y'all think about people just vanishing into thin air in the comments. Some people saying it's the rapture. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Cause what the fuck? Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. I'm gonna keep y'all posted.
Yo, they've been trying to warn us about this for a while. You got the Thanos snap where everyone disappears. Then I think the Simpsons even had an episode like this. It was in one of my past videos. It was about the rapture. And people were just disappearing. This is crazy. I don't know how they could have edited that, but literally gone just like that. That's crazy.
All right, so let's talk about October 4th. Call me a quack job, call me what you will. But I'm letting y'all know, I ain't stressing. You know why I'm not stressing? I'm not stressing because I would rather be safe than sorry. I could either sit around, and I said the same damn thing to my husband. I can either sit around and stress myself out about the what ifs, or I can just go ahead and keep my family safe from the what ifs. So in this household, my kids will be staying home tomorrow and all of my electronics will be unplugged. It's that simple. Don't be scared. If you are scared, it's one day out of your life. Just keep your kids home and unplug all your shit. And to add to that, what I am scared for is for the people that don't take it seriously. Literally, like, stop treating us woke people as quack jobs and just, for the love of God, please start taking this shit seriously. If you think your government is here to protect you, they're not. When the apocalypse happens, which is going to happen, guess what? Those rich ass people and those officials, they're gonna have security. They're gonna have safety. Guess who's not?
Us.
Us middle class and low class people. So protect your shit now.
Man, are y'all ready for this October 4th? I mean, today is the day.
The Simpsons predicted New York flooding.
What? See, they always do it. Wow.
I am issuing a state of an emergency for New York City based on the weather conditions. And I want to say to all New Yorkers, this is time for heightened alertness and extreme caution. If you are home, stay home. If you are at work or school, shelter in place for now. Some of our subways are flooded and it's extremely difficult to move around the city. Many of our area airports are experiencing delays, and if you are out and encounter a flooded area, be it on a roadway or a subway station, do not enter. Take necessary precaution. This is a dangerous weather condition and it is not over, and I don't want those gaps and heavy rain to give the appearance that it is over. It is not.
Yo, who knew about New York? I didn't even know.
Hey man, they done caught Tupac the Killer, and look, I don't understand how they haven't been caught this man. This man is in Vlad's interview completely just Self-snitching, bro. Hey, y'all watch this, see if I'm tripping, bro. I know dang on well, if I was the feds, this will be a complete confession.
In an interview, Mike Tyson, who was close friends with Tupac, Mike Tyson's a boxer, man. You know what I'm saying? He all they dudes trash. I be hearing them all saying all that old tough guy shit. Them dudes are rappers, boxers. They ain't about that life, dude. You know what I'm saying? They need to stay in their fucking place, dude. You know damn well you don't want to see this. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm ready to go.
He said, he basically saying he's the guy that Mike Tyson wants to see. Dang. See, I don't understand how these people go on Vlad and not know what's going to happen. They all be self-snitching. It's crazy.
I'm training.
I don't know about him. It's do or die. And I'm from the old school, homeboy, and I'm from Compton, dude. I'm not playing with that shit. Playing with nobody like that, dude. Nobody.
Okay.
Period.
That Las Vegas situation happened right now. There would have been 30 cell phone.
Yeah, right there.
Right there. They would have triangulated locations. They would have followed us everywhere. Videos. There's probably some satellites. They probably could.
I ain't gonna lie. This one hurt.
80%
But check this out.
tequilas. Los de Cuervo, Don Julio. What do you think about Patron?
Is it fake?
The factory is in Las Vegas. The owners are Japanese. Make tequila.
Make trees.
1800, make tequila. 1942, make tequila. Make tequila. Taramana, Hornitos, Los de Cuervo,
Casamigos.
Casamigos. Do you know who is the owner of Casamigos? George Clooney, the actor. Do you think that George Clooney wants to make a real tequila? It's not the business. It's fake tequila. Casamigos is fake tequila. What is tequila is tequila clase azul. The ceramic fancy bottle, blue and white.
With the band, that's the real.
Tequila type is real tequila.
This is how.
Yo, to all them tequila drinkers that think they really about that life, we got that agave. Oh yeah. Casa who? Man, them ain't your amigos.
The world's gonna look. Say, for instance, you have motion sensors all over the highways and the freeways, and you're in your car, and all of a sudden your car wiggles on the road. Well, they're gonna send a hologram drone to your car, and he's gonna come and he's gonna scan your body to see if you were on drugs or anything. And this is how they know if you did something illegal. Then they're going to notify the real cop cars that come, because in the future, there will be no more judges, no more juries, no more executioners. This will be on you if you can't behave yourself. Because in the future, what they're going to do is bring you in when you create a violation or commit a felony. They're going to bring you in on a gurney, put a microchip the size of a pinhead in the delicate part of your brain. It's a low jack, because they can take the ankle bracelet from here, this little chip in your brain, they can track you via satellite. So that means that the satellites can actually see where you are if you go to Moscow or New York or to London. They can actually zoom in on you and videotape you committing a crime. So they don't have to take you to court now. They have actual everything on you, videotape. Then they're going to send a drone transporter that will pick you up. The drone transporters are going to be bigger in the future. They're little now, but they're going to be major in the future. So they'll send a drone transporter. You won't even hear it. It'll come and it'll be silent. It'll land. It'll open up like a giant claw, suck you in, and sedate you on the way back to Homeland Security. No, this is true. This is real technology, alien technology that's coming. It's in my Matrix 4 book. I'm talking about the new technology that's 10 to 15 years ahead that you need to be prepared for. That's why you see movies and you see new technology in the movie. It's to shift your consciousness and to help you to adapt to what's coming.
What are you doing on the streets? Don't you know Dance Gazebo is on?
Dance Gazebo?
Dance Gazebo. It's required viewing by all subjects of Retroville, along with Dance Airport, Dance Grocery Store, and Dance Dance Hall.
Oh, yeah, Dance Hall. It's my favorite.
That was a test. There is no Dance Hall. That's ridiculous. I must report your crime to her most terrible dictatorship so that she may pass an incredibly fair yet monstrously brutal judgment.
Hologram.
Libby's the future dictator of Retroville?
Check her out. Most people couldn't pull off the future dictator look.
Hey, the future dictator is going to be Sexy Red.
I'm out of town, thugging with my rounds, my Gucci pink. Come on.
My mom says we should trust policemen.
Did she specifically mention giant four-armed robot policemen?
No!
They keep running!
Y'all ready for this future?
The Simpsons predict the New York flood? Entertainment purposes only. So as we see in this episode, Lisa goes and she decides to press the button. And the button starts to flood New York. This happened earlier today.
Dang, Lisa, she should have never pressed that button.
And they said it's only supposed to get worse. The governor words himself. Just because it stopped raining don't mean it's gonna get better. Y'all see this shit?
People still trying to catch
This
the
is New
subway.
York. Right now. Fucking New York. What the fuck going on? I'm just like,
This
how?
ain't New York. Hold on.
And what the fuck at the same time? I'm flabbergasted.
I had to look at these license plates, man. I don't think New
Simpsons.
York license plates look like that.
How? Let me know what y'all think about this shit in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and share to somebody that does not know. By the way, TikTok, entertainment purposes only. I gotta stress entertainment.
Alright, so check it out. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section, but don't New York license plates, isn't it just a typical license plate, but it's like yellow? You know, it says New York on there. That last video, those were like the long horizontal license plates that you see overseas a lot of the times. But hey, correct me if I'm wrong.
Will you still eat at Buffalo Wild Wings?
Well, one man has a bone to pick with Buffalo Wild Wings, so much so that he is filing a class action lawsuit.
A man claims false advertising after he was served boneless wings that were not actually wings.
Did your boy Bill get a hold of Buffalo Wild Wings? Cause they getting sued for false advertising, saying it's real boneless chicken. Sorry to say that it's likely even your favorite fast food spot has scammed you with false advertising. McDonald's and Wendy's are being sued for lying in ads. On top of that, Wendy's food hospitalizing folks. Who want Fridays on a Monday? Well, you may be in the hospital Tuesday, apparently. The cheesy mozzarella sticks contain no cheese. Burger King. Apparently BK got people thinking. You can have it your way and buy this.
Hey, who remembers the time where the BK Whoppers was $1 on Wednesday? Hey, that was the best time. The beef was probably real back then too. Probably not, but still. Man, I used to, every Wednesday, go up to Burger King, get a whole Whopper, get that mug cut in half, you know, because it was a big sandwich. And I was young. But yeah, man, those was the good days. But, oh man, don't eat no dollar burgers now. When they advertise them 99-cent burgers, don't get it.
However, when you get there, you end up eating this.
This got to stop. Everybody out here following these trends, you know. Come on, man. You know what they doing. Come on.
This is facts. Like, the next thing you know, you get invited to the party with the greeting is the man squeezing your dick.
He told me more details about that Hollywood party he attended with his wife last year, and his allegation that one of the movie industry's most powerful agents at William Morris Endeavor, Adam Bennett, groped him.
He takes his right hand, and under mine and immediately squeezes, grabs my genitals. I slap his hand away, push him back more forcefully.
He says that he immediately told the honored guest of the evening, Adam Sandler, and then he left with his wife. Cruz says Bennett called him the next morning.
I get a call. Here, it's him on the line. I'm sorry. I was drunk. I wasn't myself that night.
Did you feel like it was sincere?
No. It's like when people are sorry because they got caught.
Yo, keep me away from Holly Weird. I'm gonna just stay on YouTube.
There are 3 generally accepted kinds of aliens: the Greys, insectoids, and the reptilians. But 9 times out of 10, what people report seeing are the Greys. In fact, I'm dubious about the other 2 altogether, especially the reptilians. I don't think those accounts are credible.
It's almost frightening how they manage to put the truth right in our faces and make it seem like nonsense, when in reality your world is the lie.
People think of aliens as these beings invading our planet in some great cataclysm, destroying monuments, stealing our natural resources. But it's not like that at all. The invasion already happened. No one knows exactly when, but they're here. They've been here. The presence of the Greys is now a fact of life, like death and taxes. You probably already have implants.
Implants?
Man, look, I've been feeling this little thing on top of my head. Yo, just imagine, you know, mother came and took you at night. You have no recollection of that memory at all. And they didn't put an implant in you. Oh, man. Maybe that's why I went bald so early. Yo, they got me when I was young, y'all. They got me to put the implant in me. And they made me go bald because they was jealous. I had long hair. They wanted my long hair. That's what it was. It had to be something like that. They wanted me to look like them. That's probably why the whole world, everyone's going bald early. Think about it.
That's how they control you. Make you do things you can't remember. Make you see things that aren't there.
Truth is stranger than fiction. That's all I'm going to say.
It's clear that the potential ability to clone human beings through the technique known as somatic cell nuclear transfer raises many important scientific, legal, and moral issues that require further review and consideration. Indeed, the Commission itself is unable to agree at this time on all the ethical issues that surround the potential cloning of human beings. That the current moratorium on attempts to create children in this manner be continued.
Yo, literally just told us right there. Literally.
I knew they were gonna fuck with it.
Yeah, right. No, it definitely stands out. Can you explain the artwork as well? There's food, obviously, right? But then there's a snake in there.
Y'all see how he emphasized the snake as if to say, bro, I'm not dumb. I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I see that snake. I know what it represents. Tell me what it's about.
There's a snake in there.
Now you seen his face as he said snake in there, as if he was in a fucking, you know what I'm saying, cop surveillance. You know what I'm saying? Bro just really understand what's going on. You feel me?
There's some money, there's a gun, there's some bullets. There's a couple things going on.
You know, the snake just represent like a little they're like always representation to me.
Isn't that magic though? That's magic, right?
Yeah, like you see,
he knows what's up.
Isn't that magic? He talking about voodoo, Ouija boards, witchcraft, that type of stuff. Not no Disney Channel magic. I don't really be knowing, like, I don't know. Really can't say. I don't know. All you doing is saying you don't know to everything. This man is fed up with it, and so look at it. Listen to his response. Listen.
Should just be happening.
I guess. Y'all gotta read that man facial expressions while he talking. But what he mean is shit just be happening, aka get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody believing that bullshit, fam. That's what he's saying.
Oh, no. If you had your choice and the label wasn't in your way, you know what I'm saying? They should play.
So y'all see how he just double take like that? As if the label had Hitman. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you had to do all that unless it was something more than just music happening? You see what I'm saying? Like, come on now. We all know once you sign your name on that dotted line, you feel what I'm saying? You have no control. Everything starts spiraling down in your personal life. Although it may look good on the outside, that's not what's really taking place. He already know. He know what's up. That's why he mentioned the magic. He double taking. He making them, man, stop lying faces. This know what's going on. That's why Nudie don't like getting in interviews. Because the man know he gonna get exposed. We know you doing all type of witchcraft, evil. Come on, man, stop playing.
Okay.
Do you love music, or is it just a hustle for you?
Shit. I love to keep my fan happy. That's what I love about it. Other than that, I don't really too much give a fuck about this shit.
Moody video games.
Yeah, man. If they let me, I don't know. They might be like, he thinking too deep. This shit too. Hell nah, we can't put no game like this out.
So y'all just heard it. He said he don't care about nothing else besides making his fans happy because there's nothing else to live for. You know what I'm saying? You're not in control of your life. You don't have no control. Then y'all just heard what he said, right? He was like, oh yeah, I ain't gonna make no video game because they gonna say he thinking too deep. As if to say, you know certain things that's going on, but you can't put it on display because of what? The label. Because what's gonna happen? You're not gonna be around no more. You see what I'm saying? So there's nothing to do, nothing to look forward to other than making your fans happy. That's what he get joy from. Because nothing else is gonna make you happy at that point. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not because, oh, money is, you know, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It's because you gotta do certain things that you don't wanna do. You know what I'm saying? Because of the label. You didn't come up with PDE. The label gave that name to you. Stop lying.
Man, I mean, I'm really just enjoying myself, enjoying the little freedom in this shit. You feel me? So,
yeah, man.
Exactly. You're enjoying the little freedom you have. The little freedom. It's not much. You know what I'm saying? It may look like you get to do he get to go, and no, he gotta go. He don't get to go. He has to. There's a difference. You see what I'm saying? So they make it look like it's fun, but in actuality, it's like working a job, right? Somebody could tell you how much money they making, but they not telling you the downside of the job. So when you actually get on the job, you like, this some bullshit. Why you ain't tell me? Because I wasn't allowed to. That's what's going on.
So why don't you give me the sex talk?
I feel uncomfortable right now.
Oh.
Why do you want to know the sex talk from a 15-year-old boy? That's pretty weird.
I will squeeze your face.
No, I will. No. Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song, or drink a cup of blended worms?
Hold on. Justin Bieber's like 14, 15 and he look like it too. He don't look like no mature 14, 15-year-old. He ain't got no mustache, no little goatee or nothing like that. No, the boy look like a little boy. And you got all these grown women around and all these other women in the stands. And it's little girls in the stands too, peep that. And they talking about, would you want to go on stage and perform a song naked? Putting that thought into all the minds of these people. Hollywood really be on some weird stuff. Like, that's why they call it Hollyweird. And just imagine, like they say on the title, imagine the stuff that went down off cameras. Everything that Justin Bieber went through, he probably went through all type of stuff. All type of stuff that he probably messed up in the head right now. I don't know what's going on.
Answer Justin Bieber.
And she said, answer. See? Make him feel uncomfortable. Look at this. More Bieber stuff. Look, grabbing his butt.
What a beautiful face. All right, just do it. Don't mess around.
Right,
don't tease me, Bieber.
Pay attention.
Did the spaceship just land? Pay close attention. Wow. This happened in Canada. The return of the Anunnakis is real. Now watch it land. And it must have noticed the guy recording, so it just shoot off at a speed of a light.
Oh,
Pay
man.
close attention. Please share this video. Ooh-wee.
Well.
I don't know about that one.
This is for educational purposes only and the fair use of 17 USC Code 107. Let's get into this video.
The U.S. government's Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, commonly known as DARPA, announces a bold initiative to develop what they call next-generation non-surgical neurotechnology.
We know that DARPA is exploring human-machine interfaces that include direct connections between the brain and outside systems. That's been from the beginning of DARPA's information technology mission.
So look, this is what I think, right? They've been thinking about this for years and years and years. Elon Musk came on the scene. They said, we're just going to give you this. We want you to push this. So now he's pushing the Neuralink, and here we go.
And it continues to this day. DARPA has created some of the most influential technologies of all time, things that we use and take for granted every day, including the project that became the internet. They've created self-driving cars, stealth technology, GPS that fits in your pocket. That's DARPA's specialty, to imagine the future and create it.
Stay with me now. You might want to go and follow me for the new content that's after this, because I'm finna go deep down this rabbit hole and finna unreel a lot of shit that's been going on and what's finna happen next.
This is not the time to be eating badly. There's a lot of low vibrational stuff happening around the planet right now. And the elites are controlling this, obviously. We should all know this by now. They're not dumb. They understand that fear is the lowest vibration, and that's why they put out all these high sugared foods in the shops that are so cheap, but then fruit and vegetables are expensive. Do you see how they do it? It's no coincidence that McDonald's and KFC, they all have the color red in it, which is your root chakra. Your root chakra is red, and your root chakra is dealing with fear. So right now is not the time to be eating badly. There is a lot of things happening, and a lot of people are in fear. To get yourself out of that fear is to have a balanced and good diet. Yeah, so a balanced diet, and another healthy tool is fasting. If you can't fast, I totally understand. But if you can, I definitely recommend it, because whether that's a dry fast, a water fast, just having fruit and just fasting for like majority of the day, that is so good for your body, to detox your body, get rid of toxins and all that shit that, are in fast foods and the sugars at the shops. Because that's why they have all these fast foods and all these unhealthy candies and just all this shit, is so it can make you just stay in that fear state, in that fear vibration, so they can control you. But if you fast, they can't at all, and you eat good, even if it's a 16-hour period where you don't eat at all, and then you have an 8-hour period where you can eat whatever, as long as it's pretty good food and real food. Do it, because at this time in the world there is just so much shit happening, and a lot of people I've just been witnessing have been in such fear, like the most fear I've ever seen. So changing your diet and looking after yourself is like the key right now.
There are loopholes that could allow the cloning of human beings if the technology were developed. Therefore, today I am issuing a directive that bans the use of any federal funds for any cloning of human beings. Effective immediately, no federal agency may support, fund, or undertake such activity. Of course, a great deal of research and activity in this area is supported by private funds. That is why I am urging the entire scientific and medical community, every foundation, every university, every industry that supports work in this area, to heed the federal government's example. I'm asking for a voluntary moratorium on the cloning of human beings until our Bioethics Advisory Commission and our entire nation have had a real chance to understand and debate the profound ethical implications of the latest advances. As we gain a fuller understanding of this technology, we must proceed not just with caution, but also with a conscience.
Yo. If y'all don't think that they're cloning people after that, then something's wrong, man. You got to think about it, right? A lot of stuff they'll put out there is federal, things like that, the government. But there's also a huge private sector. And the richest people on this planet are in that private sector, right? And they're the ones funding this stuff. So, come on, man. Y'all know they cloned Tyrone.
Alex Collier, a name that resonates within the UFO enthusiast community, narrates a tale that is as captivating as it is extraordinary. His story begins with his first contact with the Andromedans in 1964, and since 1985 he maintained constant communication with them. Collier's mentors were two Andromedans named Visayas and Morine, descendants of the ancient Lyrans. They welcomed Collier aboard their spaceships, including a large extraterrestrial ship, where he underwent a 3-month training. This experience expanded his understanding of cosmic spirituality, life in the universe, and Earth's galactic history. His encounters with the Andromedans led him to believe that Earth is under the control of regressive extraterrestrial beings from the star system known as Alpha Draconis. According to Collier, these aliens have divided humans into two philosophical belief systems. One system promotes love and free will, while the other leans towards control and resource consumption. Before retiring from the UFO lecture circuit in 2002, Collier revealed the existence of an ancient alien race known as the Founders. These beings are believed by the Andromedans and the Pleiadians to be the architects of planetary environments, making them suitable for life. The Andromedans even claimed that these Founders, also known as the Pa-Tal, are capable of removing moons to adjust a planet's position from its sun to manipulate radiation levels. They are even capable of creating a solar system. The Andromedans, as per Collier, are technologically advanced, almost 4,300 to 4,500 years ahead of us. Interestingly, their concept of a year differs from ours. They calculate 1 year as the time it takes for every cell in their body to duplicate itself, which equates to about 34 Earth years. Dr. Michael E. Sala.
Dang. So every 34 years is a new year for them? Dang, that's crazy. I'm not even 1 year old yet, y'all.
A prominent scholar in international politics, conflict resolution, and U.S. foreign policy, echoed Collier's sentiments. He stated that to aliens, humans appear as barbarians and savages, posing a threat even to themselves. In a letter penned in July 2009, Collier claimed that around 135 billion people inhabit the planets in the 8 closest galaxies to us. He narrated an instance when he visited one of these habitable planets, and the inhabitants recoiled in fear at the sight of an Earthling, courtesy of our species' notorious reputation. According to him, in the vast expanse of the universe, only humans are capable of enslaving and killing their own for personal gain. In a 1994 interview, Collier proposed that all human life originated from extraterrestrial races. The human race, he stated, is a composite of 22 different ET races. This claim, like many others from Collier, continues to intrigue, bewilder, and engage UFO enthusiasts and skeptics alike. Alex Collier's experiences and claims serve as a fascinating exploration into the possibilities of extraterrestrial life and their potential interactions with Earth.
Man, that's crazy, y'all. So I think there's 3 different types of people. Just to touch bases on him saying that all humans come from extraterrestrial DNA, like 22 different extraterrestrials. I think there's 3 different kinds of humans, or 3 different types of people on this earth, right? You have man, right? That's woman, man, same thing. You have human, as a man with a certain type of hue. And then you have mankind, a kind of man, right? Those are the 3 different types of people that are on this world.
This shit is serious. I need every American that lives in America to stop and pay attention. This for entertainment purposes only. So who remember a few months back when Venezuela said that they will be releasing their most violent criminals and sending them to the U.S. border?
Hey, so check it out. You know what this remind me of? When I was a kid, right? I used to watch Scarface almost every night. I don't know what it is, like when you grow up in the hood, like Scarface is just one of the movies you gotta watch. So I used to watch it all the time. And that's what they did, right? They was talking about Castro sending all of his prisoners and ex-cons over to the U.S., right? And they had to accept them. It was similar right here.
This was around what? 2022, right? And I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory. The gangs took over the Venezuela prisons, you know. So what did Venezuela decide to do? Now all of a sudden, Venezuela is now regaining control over their jails, over their prisons. Why, you may ask, are they now regaining control? Because these niggas is at our border. Their most violent criminals are coming to the U.S. through the border. Isn't this fucking great? Like, and now they're saying they have completed the first step of regaining the control of their prison systems that was ran by these prisoner gangs, right? But let me remind you, just read the title. Then let us not forget, Venezuela leaders pledged military cooperation with fucking Russia. Ain't this fucking amazing? 1 + 1 = 2, not goddamn infinity. You feel me? Let me know what y'all think about this crazy ass shit in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom, and stay tuned. TikTok, this is for entertainment. Ain't none of this shit real. Only entertainment. Entertainment. Entertainment.
Look, they've been doing this stuff for years, y'all. Don't even trip. If you don't believe me, just look into the history of how certain people got to South Africa or how certain people got to like Australia, right? And what those people were, who they were. You know, they do this all the time. Everyone's always trying to dump their criminals off to a whole nother people.
I just know that that was a murder. You know what I'm saying? That was a spiritual murder, whether people know it or not. Because God don't kill people. You know what I'm saying? Whether people know it or not. And I could go deep, but a lot of people I would have to really bring proof. You know what I'm saying? For what I learned. And she just was cut down in the prime of her life. And it's so unfair. And it wasn't time. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, I believe it wasn't her time to go, because from what I know, it ain't supposed to go down like that. And just simple obedience, like, you know, your gut always won you. This, that your gut never lies to you. And something like luggage and clothes and jewelry and all this madness that we worship is called false idols. We need to really look at the bigger picture right now. Yeah. And look at how Honey could be here right now.
Dang, they sacrificed her.
They got rid of my video responding to this comment, so I'll do another one. That's just how I work. That's how I roll. But yes, Russell Brand. Yes, he's helped out a lot of people. He talks a lot of truth. A lot. But he is controlled opposition. He is just a character at the end of the day. He's still part of Hollywood. It does not matter. He's not trying to... He's exposing them, but he's still part of it. It's just like Andrew Tate. It's just like Jim Carrey.
It's just like all politics, right? They play both sides of the field, and really they all in the same game together. So you got to think about that a lot of times, you know, like they're going to push two different narratives, you know, and because they want people to be divided as much as possible.
It's just like all these characters. They're just characters, but they are part of Hollywood. They do this because of karmic retribution. They have these characters tell us truth because karmic retribution. So karma does not come back onto them. They give us the truth. And this is just one of the ways they do it. They're very smart, Hollywood, these elites. They're not dumb. So yes, it is confusing because you got these characters telling you truth and exposing the industry, but they're part of the industry themselves. So yeah, he is controlled opposition, nothing more, nothing less.
These realistic looking ass robots have been spotted yet again. And it's for entertainment purposes only. I told y'all, every time I see these robots, a video is going up. Y'all see this shit. Tell me y'all see this shit. See, it started off as just, you know, like, they were just showing us at the Chargers game.
So, I'm gonna just throw this out there. Quick question: do y'all think that's an actual AI robot, or is that a person with some type of mask or something on? Right? You know, because they make some really high quality costumes as well. You know, they got access to freaking whatever amount of money they want to do. You know, or wherever they want to put their money to. So, y'all think that's a real AI robot? Let me know in the comments, man. I think it's a robot. It looked like a robot to me.
Now these motherfuckers is everywhere. Multiple occasions. It's the new norm now. Ice cream so good. Y'all remember that? Look how realistic these robots look. Yeah, just pay attention. iRobot, maybe? Or Futurama. Look how realistic these motherfuckers look. So this is once again, is this now the new norm? So we now got human looking robots just walking around. Huzzah! Let me know what y'all think about these realistic robots being spotted again on the street in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Share it to somebody that does not know. And TikTok once again, entertainment purposes only, just for entertainment.
Yo, them things look real. I gotta go see that movie, The Creator. It looks pretty good, though.
They've been warning you since 1976.
The Legion of Doom is about to begin its reign of terror.
Gangway! Oh. I can see New York. We could all go at the bus company's special Super Sitter fair. $9? This one's on Nick.
Let's hope Osama bin Laden doesn't know show tunes. God, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. Wait and see! Oh, you stupid!
Oh, you're stupider!
No, you...
Now strike at the heart of American defense and destroy the Pentagon with one swift and deadly blow.
Ghostbusters to tower. We're coming in.
Okay, that one right there, that's what really happened to the sinners. They ain't blow up, I don't think. Them ups disintegrated, straight dust. I don't know what happened, but you gotta look at the old videos and actually pay attention to it. Slow it down and see. It just don't make sense. But that's what it looked like when it actually happened, and that's my thoughts on it, y'all.
The towers are falling!
This is crazy. Everywhere. Yo, they've literally been warning us everywhere. Nobody even paid attention, right? And it's like they kind of wanted to put the thought in our mind subconsciously before it actually happened. Because, you know, a lot of that stuff is old. A lot of young people, they're not going to really remember that. They probably weren't watching those cartoons. But, you know, a lot of the older people were. So they were the ones that were out in the streets working and stuff when this stuff happened, you know, when the towers fell. So you got to pay attention to the subliminals, don't you?
What percent of our atmosphere is CO2?
Repeat that question.
What percent of our atmosphere is CO2, carbon dioxide?
About 5%.
5?
We'll go 7.
I'll see their 5 and suggest that we know that transportation causes 49% of CO2, so that's why we're all working on energy transition.
All right. So what number do you think it is?
5.
5. Do you have one, Mr. Boyd?
So we got a 5, 7, 8. I'm gonna get the high end.
All right. Yeah.
Let me find out. They out here playing the Price is Right with our world. You know, the leaders, the ones making the most important decisions, they out here just guessing. Price is Right. 7. I'm gonna say 8. 8 to 25. It's crazy.
So it's 0.04%. Not 1%, not half of a percent. It's 0.04%. It's gone up from 0.03 in the last couple of decades. This is what we're being all contorted into doing, is this tiny change in CO2. If we get below 0.02, plant life starts dying.
0.04. So you mean to tell me they're blocking the transaction of buying cryptocurrency? Oh shit.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to pause this. He said if we get below 0.2, then plant life dies, right? And that's with carbon. And they're trying to say that all the carbon emissions is what? Yo, it's starting to make sense now. They want all the plant life to be gone. No carbon, no plant life, basically. You know, they're trying to say, oh, global warming. No, they're trying to actually they're trying to destroy the globe, yo. Okay, the earth. I ain't gonna say globe because I'm not a globe earther, but they trying to destroy the world.
It's about to get real, and it's for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment. JP Morgan UK Digital Bank blocks customers from buying crypto. So out of all the shit that's going on right now with the money systems and the quote unquote West and with China and all that, all whatever they got going on over there with the banks and the currency, now there is no escape once they pass this. Hopefully this is not a domino effect, but let's pay attention. Then they went along to say the customers will receive a declined transaction notification if they attempt to make a crypto related transaction, the bank said in the email to its clients. And then the reason why they said it is this has been done to protect our customers and keep their money safe. How? It's my money. Let me do what I want to do with my money. Hopefully, this don't have a domino effect and other banks start, following suit. But it's the end times. It's kind of hard to get surprised. Let me know what y'all think about them now starting to block the transaction of people buying cryptocurrency in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and share to somebody who does not know.
Man, crypto been sketchy since day one to me. We got lights in the sky, y'all. I'm still waiting to see these in my town. I still haven't seen no lights like this. You would think we would up in northern Illinois, but nope. Look at that. It's in New York.
So I'm filming one night looking for objects. I pan my camera down and the wave starts, this hologram wave. I don't notice it. And then it catches up to the camera and I do notice it. I glance at the moon, but when you're staring at things, you don't know whether it's your eyes or what. And then I notice a second wave coming. And at this point, I'm thinking it's my camera. I look up at the moon again and, I just don't know what to think. I save the clip out. I don't delete it. I almost did. And I look at it for quite some time, weeks maybe. Looking at it over and over, and I'm realizing that, this is not the way a digital camera malfunctions. This is an organic line, no pixelation, no shredding of the signal.
Mind you, this was filmed 9 years ago, which shows an unexplainable wave crossing the moon many times. One possible explanation being a hologram. What do you guys think?
And it finally dawns on me that the pan of the camera proves it. When I pan down, and I usually don't shoot this way, I usually stay centered, almost always stay centered, trying to increase my odds of catching something unusual. But when I pan down, the wave starts, and I pan in front of the wave, which catches up to the camera, and that is the proof in the pudding. You'll notice a couple things. The wave looks like it bulges in the...
So what y'all think that was, man? Like, if outer space is water, right, and the moon is moving through water, maybe that's just a wave of some sort. But I don't know. I don't think it's a wave, honestly. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there, y'all. Honestly, don't know what it is. It's crazy to even think about. Like, it's unexplainable. Like you said, that was 9 years ago, and ain't nobody came up with an answer yet.
New York City is sinking, and it's not because of the flood. This is for entertainment purposes only. And if y'all read this paragraph, it tell y'all how these tectonic plates are moving right up under New York City. 2016 to 2023, they used the radar to scan the ground levels, and now they're seeing that it's motherfucking sinking. 1.6 meters to be exact per year. And then we know like how all the ice is melting. Now that's causing the sea levels to rise. Let's keep in mind, we're in the age of boiling. So what is that doing to the ice glaciers in Antarctica? Where is all that water going? Did y'all ask that question? Because obviously, where that water is going is the sea. And as the sea levels are rising, now they're starting to raise the alarms of what's going on in New York. Now, New York City is sinking. They just sound the alarm. Let me know what y'all think about New York City sinking in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once we hit 1,000, we're going to start dropping lectures. And by the way, TikTok this for entertainment purposes only.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't think the sea level is even rising like that.
So why don't you give me the sex talk?
I feel uncomfortable right now.
Oh.
Why do you want to know the sex talk from a 15-year-old boy? That's pretty weird.
I will squeeze your face. No, I will. No. Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song, or drink a cup of blended worms? Answer Justin Bieber.
What's up with Pedo America, y'all?
2025. Not only America, but the entire planet.
Yo, check this shit out.
Under the protection and the dominion of this power alliance. The gains have been substantial.
Listen.
Both for ourselves and for you, the human power elite.
Remember when this movie came out in 89? 89 this movie came out. Look at this shit. Listen.
You have given us entree to the resources we need in our ongoing quest for multidimensional expansion. And in return, the per capita income of each of you here tonight has grown, and this year alone, by an average 39%. And I have just received word that our forces have won a major victory. The underground terrorist network has been destroyed here on the West Coast. We are off crisis alert. The situation is normal again.
Yo, I gotta see that movie, y'all. I've been seeing too many clips from that movie. It's just too woke for me. Like, he's talking about some underground things been destroyed and multi-dimensional, and yo, I definitely gotta see that movie.
Lunatics now running the asylum. This here is a MAPS flag, minor attracted persons flag, paedophile flag. So the pink stands for little girl, blue stands for little boy, yellow stands for any gender, and white stands for purity. What this flag stands for is the destruction of innocence. See this flag anywhere, remove yourself, definitely remove your children. Please share this information. God bless.
My name is Russ Cargill, and I'm head of the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. Look, I'm a man on a big TV. Just listen. Springfield has become the most polluted city in the history of the planet. To prevent your poisons from spreading, your government has sealed you all within this dome. Believe me, it's the last thing we wanted to do. I do own the company that makes the dome, but that's beside the point. No, rats can't be trapped this easily. You're trapped like carrots. Don't worry about that. We found a way to take you off.
Yo, so this movie right here had me shook, bro. It's called Early Warnings. It's from the 1980s, and it's predicted everything that's happening right now. Now, I'm just now finding out about this movie because this movie was never popular. It's just now getting some attention because of how relevant it is from today's time.
The people's minds to accept our solution to the world's problems. The energy crisis here in the United States was exceptionally successful worldwide. We expect similar success with our upcoming food shortage. Our labor leaders have made great progress by causing confusion and work stoppages in all areas of the world. Financially, the dollar is being devalued even faster than we could have hoped. Politically, the public has lost total confidence in any form of government. The threat of universal war is a daily possibility. But we ourselves do not need to hold any visible office of leadership. As a matter of fact, it's better that we do not. If we control the finances, news media, food, transportation, energy, we control everything. It is important that you, as world leaders... What about the individuals who refuse to have this number implantation? We expect some minor resistance, especially from highly motivated religious groups. But eventually, hunger will cause even the most zealous to conform to our program. Gentlemen, I believe that within a year, 2 at the most, our one world government will be a reality. If we continue on our present course, it is my opinion that we could present the devil himself as a world leader, and the people would accept him.
Hey, my bad, y'all. My camera literally just ran out of storage, so I had to put the iPhone on the tripod. But look, did y'all hear what he just said, though? Like, this is crazy. This is what's going on right now. They talking about that one world, new world type thing. Oh, man. We got to watch this movie, y'all. I think we're going to have to watch this movie together. It's on YouTube, so I'm going to go ahead and try to find this movie. We're going to have to watch this together soon. I'm going to have to go live soon. Someone had asked me recently when I'm going live. It's going to be soon, probably within this next week. We're going to go live for sure.
So yeah, from the dollar losing its value to every minute there might be a war to people not trusting the government, bro, this movie was spot on. So I think it's important to stay vigilant at all times. But if you have God on your side, bro, you have nothing to worry about for real, bro. But it's important to always stay aware at all times. I hope y'all have a good day. And yeah, peace out.
Yikes.
Remember when Disney did a mistake and they had the children do "We Love You, Satan"?
Do Disney, Anheuser-Busch, Target, and North Face all have in common? Well, their top shareholders happen to be Vanguard Group, BlackRock, and State Street. Oh, funny that. Of course, they're not alone. As a matter of fact, here's a short list of all the companies that are owned at least by one of these three. Now, it's not a short list, but it's the big ones. It's Shell, Zoom, Coca-Cola, Lockheed Martin, Starbucks, PayPal, Netflix, Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, MasterCard and Visa, Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, Nestle, Cisco, United Health Group, ExxonMobil, IBM, eBay, and more.
That's crazy. That's weird.
First and foremost, I just want to say, I know a lot of people want to hear these stories and everything like that, because this is stuff that happened back in the day. And then maybe that if they knew there was going to ever be a YouTube, or they knew there was going to ever be social media, a lot of the stuff probably wouldn't have got played out like it did. But things happen, and these are just stories from the past. I would like to use that as what you call that, just to clear the facts up what's going on. But it all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff, and he's in exotic bookstores, and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that, because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side, and then he picked like quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there, and it said butt plugs, and I was like, hey yo, I was messing with him because people don't understand. You know, we was like friends. He was a part of the same gang, so I'm still gonna tease him. I'm still gonna mess with him and everything like that. I could do that. It wasn't just no security thing. So I say, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said butt plugs, and he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you can do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. When he got to, I just waited at the counter. When he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like, he gave the guy a stack, something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And I mean, like, he just said, boom. And we walked out the store. So we had to leave Atlanta and go to North Carolina for a show. You understand? And it was him, this rapper, Sarah, and this other girl. We all got on a G5 jet, and we flew to G4 jet, and we flew to North Carolina. So later on that, I think that afternoon, same day, this rapper and him, they all in the room together. You know, it's Sarah, the girl, Puff, and this dude, this rapper. So I'm hearing at the door and stuff like that, like, yeah. So then next thing you know, somebody rang the doorbell. We had the presidential suite where we was at. So I opened the door, and the dude said, yo, I'm here for my cousin. I said, who your cousin? And he said, Ja Rule. I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff. They're in the room, they busy, they don't want to be bothered. He said, well, I'm going in there. I said, bruh, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothering them. And he was like, yo, I don't care, man. I'm going in there. That bull like that. I said, yo, bruh, Jesus Christ had to come down here and take the air out of my body before you get in that room right there. Watch. He tried to bum rush me. I grabbed it and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, G, that's my cousin. He know me well, you know, and Puff was like, yo, G, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. And he was like, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room because there's a lot of freaking going on. So I was like, oh, he said it was a lot of freaking going on. So that was basically that story, man. You know what I'm saying? They went back in the room. Dude felt a certain kind of way, and he left out. So I seen them at the concert the next day, and they tried to, you know, form up against me. But my man Frank was like, I told my man Frank, I was like, yo, Frank, put yourself in that position. Somebody trying to get in the room, and Ja told you don't let nobody get in the room. What would you do? Now, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, man, but you know I ain't taking no losses. He said, yo, you good, and that was it. Bro, when Ja said, you don't want to come up in there, a lot of freaky stuff is going on. You got to use your mind. What they was doing with those butt plugs.
right. Yeah,
that was crazy. Yeah, it was real wild.
This is now becoming a true mystery. We even have people that are vanishing on police body cameras now. I don't know what to think about the strange phenomenon. Before we watch the video, this for entertainment purposes only.
attention.
Hey, how's it going?
I was speeding, wasn't I?
Yeah, and you completely blew past that stop sign in front of me.
I did. I'm so sorry. I literally didn't even see it.
All right. No
this
worries.
is my first time being pulled over.
All right. Can I see your driver's license registration, please?
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Here's my license, but this is my mom's car, so.
Where are you headed to where you're speeding and missing stop signs?
I was just headed to a friend's house. It's like literally right there. It's a birthday party. So,
Got it.
Not mine, but.
Any?
Right where? If you look at the bottom picture, it looked like they like in the middle of nowhere. Like she by a barn or something.
Any drugs or alcohol in the vehicle?
No, of course not.
All right. Sit tight, sir. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Your registration is What the?
Sarah?
Did y'all just see that
What
shit?
the heck? Sarah?
Where the fuck is Sarah?
321 to dispatch. I have a.
So now people are coming up missing, vanishing into thin air. Some people are now calling it the Rapture. Some people are calling it a hoax. I mean, honestly, I really can't put my finger on what's really going on. One thing I do know is something ain't adding up. Let me know what y'all think about Sarah and all these other people that are now just coming up missing out of nowhere. In the comments, like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
Yo. What happened to Sarah there? Like, the what? I don't know what's going on with these missing people. Is it truly the Rapture? You know, I need to see, like, did Sarah have family members? Can we talk to somebody to see what's really going on? Or can we follow up on some cases like these? Like, we see the videos of these people, like, vanishing, right? But we never hear anything or any follow-up cases on it.
A woman has been saving money in her Wells Fargo savings account for 10 years. One day she tried to access it and it was gone. The bank has no record of the savings account existing and they will not help her. After that emergency alert test from FEMA, several Amish men were shunned because they were found to have phones that they were not supposed to have. Speaking of that FEMA alert, it is quite the coincidence that 4 days after that test went live, there is now a full-blown war happening. There was a powerful earthquake in Afghanistan, and the death toll is above 2,400. 23andMe user data targeting 1 million Ashkenazi Jews was leaked online on the dark web. A Hamas spokesman thanks Iran for bankrolling the current attacks. Many are blaming Biden for giving Iran that $6 billion because most people knew that it would go to funding terrorism. Oddly, they also thanked Ukraine for weapons. Now, Zelensky has denounced this attack, but there are those accusations that Ukraine is giving them weapons, and if that is true, those are likely weapons that the United States bankrolled. They just did a study about American boys and American girls born in 2019. Basically, American boys are going to spend 48% of their lives taking prescription medications, and American girls will spend 60% of their lives taking medications.
Whoa. You gotta stay off the meds, man. But dang, if they can project that 60% of a whole population of women are going to be on medication, think about like how much money that is, you know? So they know they're gonna try to secure that deal.
Which one? 5X. Look at the belt buckle on the Robin Hood peanut butter label. It's the same symbol as the dot over the I in Jiffy. It's even on Union Brand, America's first peanut butter. Where? In President Peanut's monocle. That's just his eye. Look closer. Curiouser and curiouser. We've got to get to the bottom of this mystery. I need some more time for my report on George Washington Carver.
Why? The brother invented peanut butter. Stretching over 5 pages of hand today.
It's deeper than that, sir. Look, every jar of peanut butter has this same symbol on it. I think there might be some kind of conspiracy.
That's ridiculous. Turn in your paper or face the consequences.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to follow this through. Even if it means I have to talk to the creepy librarian with the burned ear.
Oh, snap.
Yes? I'm afraid we've got some chocolate in our peanut butter.
Hello, are you the curator of the Smithsonian Peanut Museum in Washington, D.C.?
Who wants to know?
Steve Smith. I'm doing a report on George Washington Carver, and I have some questions about a weird symbol I found on peanut butter jars. It's probably nothing, but...
No! It's like this huge, huge thing! It's time the truth came out. Come see me at 3 o'clock. And be careful. They're watching you.
Don't worry. I wasn't trying to kill you. I'm just a drunk driver.
Wow.
Well, what's going on? I have an appointment with the curator.
The curator was murdered.
Oh my God! Someone killed him?
Funny, I never said he was murdered.
Yes, you did. Butter, cheddar, creamy. Creamy! No, that means nothing.
Steve Smith, you need to come with us.
Why?
You want a free air conditioner.
Awesome!
Don't even think about running.
Sorry, just me again. Looks like I'm hitting everything but rock bottom, huh? Huh? I gotta go.
Let go of me!
Don't worry, they're just blanks.
Why did you do that?
Because that's the last fun you're gonna have for a long time.
What are you talking about? Why are these people chasing me?
You stumbled upon the most dangerous secret in American history. Now they want you to pay for it. With your life.
Carver didn't invent peanut butter.
That's right. You're one of the few people outside of the Illuminati who knows this secret.
The Illuminati?
That's who's chasing us. A secret society dedicated to concealing this truth at all costs. This is their mysterious symbol.
The peanut in the pyramid.
I really need an explanation real quick. You can never be too careful. Just watch this real quick.
And it may be hard to see tonight, but we are all standing under a glass ceiling.
Now, as we all know, they like to put messages in movies and TV shows. I don't know if y'all seen this, but in the movie Gods of Egypt, it was a scene of space and what Earth looked like from space, and it was flat. Even in Thor, they show Asgard to be a flat plate. Now, it is sad, a lot of people say that we live in a dome. Y'all remember this woman? Look at what she finna say.
And I can't believe we just put the biggest crack in that glass ceiling yet.
Now, we all know the Simpsons be putting in hidden messages and everything. Now, look at this part.
The ball going back, and the ball shatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself.
Now, some people say Jesus is holding everything together. But in school, do y'all remember when they taught us about gravity? And they had said the earth was round. So I had asked my teacher, if it's round, why don't people fall off the bottom of the earth? And you know how water falls down the stream? Gravity don't stop it, it just goes down. Wouldn't the earth look like this? Cause like, how are you holding all the water in place? It says gravity is most accurately described by the general theory of relativity proposed by Albert Einstein.
Theory, y'all. It's a theory. Never been proven. I don't care what y'all say in the comments. I don't care. Gravity isn't proven. It's not, you know what I'm saying? So, what is it? What is gravity? It's atmospheric pressure. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think it is.
Einstein. Again, the Newtonian theory of gravity is based on assumed forces. If gravity is a theory, can Earth really be a globe? Or does it look something like this? I know you're probably like, is the water gonna fall off the edge? Some people say we're surrounded by ice. You know, like in Game of Thrones, even in Teen Titans too.
Butter wall. Butter wall? Seriously? A butter wall? That's what I said, Boo! There's a big old butter wall. It encircles the entire pancake earth.
It just makes me question, that's all I'm saying. Kinda just makes me feel some type of way because they're showing it and everything. Now it is what it is if it's flat or round. But when I heard her talk about it, I was just like, y'all be safe.
Orlando Brown exposing Hollywood.
Well, a lot of child stars grow up to be kind of messed up. They have a lot of problems sometimes, man. You know, alcohol, drugs, depression. You know, how hard is it for a person growing up in the spotlight and then they get to be an adult? You know what I'm saying? Like, how hard is that life right there?
Well, the thing about it is, it's not even about the life. You see, we have all gone through what we don't know. What we don't know is we've all gone through this experiment, and it's kind of trippy, right? So they have your parents you, Okay? You get a baby by your parents, and then the parents, right, that you don't know is your parents. They disappear. When they disappear, you're supposed to go apeshit crazy. It's called MK Ultra. This is what we've all been going through, and we're all just waking up from. So, you can't blame the parents because it's a science experiment. They're just trying to do that. You gotta make sure your little ass is straight. But at the same time, now they don't look like themselves anymore. Now they're free to do whatever they want, and they have to see this out, right? Yeah, that's what this is. And it's more like, you know, if you don't know where your is, you're smoking this. If you don't know what's happening with your wife and where she is, you're doing that. You're doing this. If you don't know how to identify these demons, the eye colors, and all this shit, you know, if you don't know Leviathan, Belphegor, if you don't know Satan, if you don't know Lucifer, if you don't know what you're talking about and how they're coming, if you don't know how to identify it, then you start smoking all kinds of shit and drinking and getting off stuff because you can't see it coming.
When you do sell your soul, you are allowed to live forever. And these people that are called youngins, rookies, new booties, like I was, had no idea that these people still live. They will prey, haunt, kidnap, anything to stay on top. This is their world. They have nothing but time, is what they believe.
Now, who are we talking about?
We're talking about everyone that's supposed to be dead. Like there is
in
a
the
world,
industry.
In the industry.
Okay.
You know, when you walk around with the fake face and
Yo, Orlando Brown, everybody say he crazy, but I mean, the stuff he's saying, it just make you say,
Like, freaking out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What happened? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I don't know. I have no clue what's happening. There's people screaming. Sorry. Sorry about that. I guess people like disappeared or something. The cops just showed up. This doesn't even feel real. I have no idea what's going on right now. Everyone's freaking out. I'm freaking out.
I know it sounds insane. I'm not kidding you guys. People vanished. I don't know what else to say. I know it sounds crazy. I've been dying to review the food here since it opened, and I'm finally here. I'm so excited. So far, as you can probably see, the atmosphere is super fun. Well, yeah, see? Happy birthday.
Galactic Federation of Planets, which was ruled over by the evil Lord Xenu. Xenu thought his galaxy was overpopulated, and so he rounded up countless aliens from all different planets, and then had those aliens frozen. The frozen alien bodies were loaded onto Xenu's galactic cruisers, which looked like DC-8s, except with rocket engines. The cruisers then took the frozen alien bodies to our planet, Earth, and dumped them into the volcanoes of Hawaii. The aliens were no longer frozen, they were dead. The souls of those aliens, however, lived on, and all floated up towards the sky. But the evil Lord Xenu had prepared for this. Xenu didn't want their souls to return, and so he built giant soul catchers in the sky. The souls were taken to a huge soul brainwashing facility, which Xenu had also built on Earth. There, the souls were forced to watch days of brainwashing material, which tricked them into believing a false reality. Xenu then released the alien souls, which roamed the Earth aimlessly in a fog of confusion. At the dawn of man, the souls finally found bodies which they could grab onto. They attached themselves to all mankind, which still to this day causes all our fears, our confusions, and our problems.
Yo, I never knew. I guess, you know, you gotta watch cartoons and stuff on Comedy Central to get the truth.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is White Rose Project, back again with another one. Keep in mind throughout this video, this is all speculation. This is alleged information. It's not written in stone, but I dare you to do the homework and research to see if I'm lying. We've all grown to love Deion Sanders, his personality and the work he's done in Jackson and Colorado. He shines so brightly, everything he touched turns to gold, so to speak. Can't deny that. How is that possible? Well, he had some help. Trust that. He shines so bright we forget that he's a part of the Masonic satanic order of things that everybody pretty much kind of know about right now. The elite, the sacrificing of family members, allegedly the sacrificing of humiliation rituals, homosexual rituals, bestiality rituals, allegedly. He's not exempt, I'm sorry. His light is so bright, it'll have you forgetting that he rubs shoulders with the wicked ones. And we know that Lil Wayne is definitely part of the elite in how he moves with the tattoos on his faces. So, what is Deion Sanders really into? Well, let's see who he rubs shoulders with. We've done so much on Oprah and The Rock, on the scandal down in Maui, Hawaii, allegedly. So, does this make Deion Sanders exempt? That he embraces the people that we've talked about are known satanic worshipers? Is it possible that you can serve two masters? The Bible said you can't. Either you're going to love one and hate the other. So what's really going on?
We're going to skip this, y'all. It's a little too long. I don't know what he even talking about. He just saying, can you see? Can you see? He's not exempt, but can you see?
Doing this. It's so strange. Like, why would they? It's Candace. It sounds a little bit like a conspiracy. Are you telling me that doctors and hospitals and nurses are colluding for baby foreskin? That would be weird. What would be the purpose of that? You know, a lot of the times when we talk about vaccines, we're talking about financial profit. But Candace, there's no financial profit. There's no incentive for them to take the foreskin, which they definitely throw out. I'm sorry, why do you think that they definitely throw out the baby's foreskin? That's what I'll ask you back. This is going to absolutely shock you. Honestly, this is crazy. When I found this out, I thought this can't be real. And it really speaks to one of the flaws of the medical industry. If there's money to be made, they will make it. Baby foreskin is actually being used in beauty products. According to...
Whoa, ho, ho, what? They putting that foreskin on their forehead. Oh my God.
Multiple sources, hospitals are actually engaged in selling the foreskin at a profit. I was even able to find this on a dermatological website where they state this. Now, to be fair, because I want to make sure you know that there are sources that say that the foreskin is being donated by hospitals, but I think the main takeaway is just that if you thought that the foreskin was being disposed by hospitals, it isn't. That to me is shocking. It isn't just being disposed.
You alive? Vertigo bang, chicka tang, boom tang tang, ching tang, chigga liggy.
Them would have been some crazy contacts if them was contacts.
Why are they talking about zombie preparedness on the news? And it's for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, just listen.
Thank you, Quincy. The CDC updating their tips to get you prepared. The actual CDC.
The actual CDC. So the extreme occurrence guidelines started as a bit of a tongue-in-cheek.
I thought I get to read this one.
Oh, well, okay, go ahead.
Could you roll the project back just a little bit? I'll read it right. Here we go. The extreme occurrence guidelines started as a tongue-in-cheek government campaign, period, in done reading.
Okay, you have to
Done reading. Tongue in cheek.
There we go. Tongue in cheek.
Tongue in cheek. But now offers a practical, really a practical guide at any emergency, even zombies. They say the first step is creating an emergency kit.
Emergency kit
with essentials to last several days, including water, non-perishable food. Really, with the video, non-perishable food, tools, and supplies, as well as extra clothing, bedding, and all of your important documents. You should, like the zombies are going to read the documents. You should also create an emergency plan and emergency contacts with a meeting location.
Be prepared.
And this is really from the CDC.
This is from the CDC. So
See, it's a big difference between when the conspiracy theorists, they say something, and when the quote-unquote they say something. I'm just wondering what the fuck really going on. Why does this topic keep circulating through the media? And if we do have a zombie apocalypse, are y'all ready? Let me know what y'all think about the news talking about the zombie apocalypse in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom, and stay tuned. By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. TikTok, entertainment purposes only.
Do y'all got y'all zombie preparedness kit ready? I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for no zombies. Look, we got people disappearing, and then they talking about some real life zombies about to be out here. Could you really imagine trying to go outside and you got to run away from a zombie or something? Nah, man.
The 808 exists in the lowest chakra of your body. The majority of content that's related to the 808 is killer or sexual content. The original 808s was even off pitch. So that meant it's an actual sound in the track that you don't realize is there that is fucking up your entire frequency. And now, today, every time I hear a car come out, it's 808. But if you think about African music and hip hop and what we was breakdancing to, it was light.
The percussion.
It was upbeat. It was the drums. Now it's like, and all of this is a bigger, and it's like, man, you know, at this point, it's like they should have killed me when I said George Bush don't care about black people. I ain't got nothing to say. You know, they SNL making my wife say I divorced him on TV because they just wanted to get that bar off, and I ain't never even seen the papers. We not even divorced.
Hey, Kanye was on one around this time. Like, he was in all the interviews. He was saying everything, but he on point with that music stuff, man. Like, you got to think about it. Like, in certain neighborhoods and, you know, certain areas, when people listen to a certain type of music, they act a certain way. They even showed it in the movie They Cloned Tyrone. You know, when they changed the frequencies of the music, they had some dudes fighting, then they switched it. You know, took the drums out, took them 808s out, and it was all cool. You know, they didn't even want to fight no more. So music is definitely a manipulation.
Boy, you better listen.
So you're gonna start taking some of that advice on yourself and basically.
Well, of course. Man, of course. I was just thinking, man, I'll be having nightmares and everything. They're coming to get me. And, you know, just avoid all future stuff, you know what I mean? I just want to let y'all know, like I said before, I love y'all, man. Don't turn against me, all right? For real. Because you got the only ones I got. I don't got nobody else, too much of anybody. You know, a lot of people care, but, you know, I mean, we all we got, for real. You know what I mean? All right.
You've got a lot of people. I mean, I've seen you at shows. I've seen you at shows that.
Man, it's messed up how the industry is.
After death. It was a wake-up call. 75% of the people in that first study had a documented cardiac arrest.
Feel that they actually are waking up to a reality that makes this state of existence even as embarrassment.
It was complete accident. It recorded a human brain 30 seconds after the heart stopped beating. When you're dying, you know it.
5-year-old girl, legally blind, clinically dead, described vivid details she could have never possibly seen.
You take this arm over my shoulder. Seeing over, there was somebody in the fight. I suddenly found myself above the crash site.
I felt conscious, then more conscious.
What do we have more in common as humanity than death?
What in the day clone
that's a show.
Tyrone is going on with the hair products? And this for entertainment purposes only.
Found that black women are exposed to higher levels of toxic chemicals in hair products, and many of the potentially dangerous chemicals were not even listed on the labels. That's according to researchers who looked at 18 different hair products, things that like anti-frizz serums, leave-in conditioners, even hair relaxers. They found that
Y'all, man, we need to put in a class action lawsuit. All my bald people out there, right? You know, if you ever had hair and you put some of these products in your hair, because I used to have long hair, I used to have braids, and now you bald. Look, we finna put in this class action lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't on the labels. That's probably why. It's got to be why.
72% of the tested products contained harmful chemicals that could interfere with hormones like estrogen, which could lead to hormone-related issues in women. Marissa Chan with Black Women for Wellness, an environmental research and policy manager, joins me. And we were talking in the break because I sort of said, wait. Is this widely known? Do we know this? And you were saying this is the first study of its kind that brought this kind of result.
Yeah, this is actually the first study of its kind that looked into specifically the concentrations of endocrine disruptors in hair products marketed to black women. And for those who don't know, endocrine disruptors, they are chemicals that are known to mimic their body's natural hormones, and they can do that, through several different processes. But they can block, mimic, as well as affect your body's hormonal system.
We know that black women have disproportionately suffered from hormone-related health problems, like fibroids. I've never understood why so many black women have fibroids.
They showed us in the movie.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go too deep. Those who have eyes, they will see clearly. Once again, go watch this goddamn movie so you understand what I'm saying. Let me know what y'all think about what y'all just seen in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And by the way, TikTok, this is just for shits and giggles, entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only.
Like he said, oh snap. Like he said, y'all, if you haven't watched the movie already, go watch They Clone Tyrone. That's all I'm gonna say.
Public have no idea that the ISS is located in an underwater neutral buoyancy lab in Houston, Texas.
From right here in Houston.
Hold on. So, astronauts have to train in a neutral buoyancy atmosphere thing, basically a pool. That's what gravity is buoyancy. You know what I'm saying? It's atmospheric pressure. It's when things weigh less than or more than the other. You know, that's really what it is.
The space station footage that they trick us with is not traveling at 17,500 miles per hour above your head. It's all being filmed here on Earth. An exact ISS replica underwater. Coincidence? It's a pretty simple process. Film your footage underwater, remove the water layer, add in your CGI Earth layer, and cast your spell.
Cast your spell.
Really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth. There's no place to go. The Earth is a closed system.
Bill Nye the Science
I'm trying to tell you, secret societies, they control the news, they control the media, they control the weather.
Very true. Farmers in India use Coca-Cola as pesticide. Exactly. Why are y'all still drinking that? You know, if you have a stain on the carpet, you can use Coca-Cola to get it out. You can use Coca-Cola to like get rust off of bikes. And we drink it. Soft drinks contain pesticides. Wow. And we really drink it. I'm glad I stopped drinking pop. I don't know what this little thing is over here I'm drinking. It's probably not good for me either.
Did you know they want to feed you plastic?
A scoop of vanilla ice cream can be refreshing on a hot day. The ingredients? Milk, vanilla of course, and a large portion of plastic waste. This is Guilty Flavors, an art installation that challenges people to think about our culinary future, as well as the worsening problem of plastic pollution. It was created by Italian artist and designer Eleonora Ortolani, who says she was inspired by the dual crises of global hunger and pollution exacerbated by failing recycling systems. According to a study out of the University of Auckland, the world's oceans currently contain more than 170 trillion pieces of plastic. That's more than 21,000 segments of plastic waste for every human on Earth. Despite increased recycling efforts, statistics show only 10% of the plastic ever made has been recycled, and repeated calls to action to limit single-use plastics have largely gone unheeded.
I don't want to die. Help me, please just I'm coming now. They are not treating me. Help me. I'm in jail, please just help me. Any man with drug go, making mommy. Only anybody to let alone. Okay. I mean, you come on, because then doesn't go moon. One you come, one light alone. One alone to tell me, I didn't know because of this issue. Now they are trying to kill me. Everybody in your world, please help me. If I die, well, Amalia me now. Amalia kill me. I beg, if I die like this, legally or by street, you don't have a lawyer. I won't give the money. They don't. If the family don't get legal team, 2 million naira me I go drop for this thing because that Lagos now in my own investment.
So the music industry is just global. It ain't just here. It's everywhere. Everywhere. Same thing, man. It's a $1 billion industry.
I know my life is on the line. I'm talking. But I know ain't nobody gonna touch me. I'm too high profile. I'm not Triple X. So y'all can't take me out. But I bet you get off my publishing. I bet you I get my festival. And I bet you I get off of Universal. And I bet you y'all talk to Adidas again.
I don't know if any of that happened, Jay. You was a little too confident because the Ye that we've been seeing lately, the shoulder pad wearing, leggings wearing, sock wearing Ye with his wife, I don't know who that Ye is. That's not college dropout Ye. That's not that. That's not even that Ye.
We survived September 23rd, and it appears as though none of us turned to zombies on October 4th. But when you hear about what scientists recently discovered deep in the heart of the Atlantic, you just may never be able to sleep again. On October 4th, a team of 20 scientists in the heart of the Milwaukee Deep at 5.373 miles below sea level discovered conclusive and irrefutable evidence that you are and will always be a hoe.
Yo, why they get us like that? I was expecting something different, man. But he bogus. We ain't never no hoes over here. So, okay, what's this? This flat Earth? The Sahara? Yeah, that's the Sahara. So what they saying? They dropped a bomb on them or something?
Who knows how many thousand years ago? How the fuck did they do it? No one knows. No one has any good ideas. All the ideas suck. All of them are like ridiculous. And the structures are insane. Like, who did that? When did they do it? So, you know.
Okay, I'm thinking he's talking about the pyramids of Egypt right now. So, I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense.
No, they think somewhere around 2,500 years BC. But these guys are saying you can't carbon date stone. This is all guesswork. And it's really possible that it could be way earlier than that.
I mean, you don't mean like the Great Pyramid?
Yes.
They know who built the Great Pyramid, don't they?
No, they don't. No, they definitely don't. No, there's archaeologists of it.
I mean, we know who built it, but we're not going to confirm who built it. They're never going to confirm who built it. And yeah, in the spiritual community, I feel like most people kind of have an idea. I'll say, I ain't going to say we know.
We did it to certain pharaohs, but there's a lot of problems with that.
They do not want your children to be educated.
So don't.
They do not want you to think too much. That is why our country and our world has become so proliferated with entertainments, mass media, game shows, television shows, amusement parks, drugs, alcohol, and every kind of entertainment to keep the human mind entertained.
And check it out. This has got to be an old video. It's got to be, he's talking about amusement parks and all that other stuff. Think about today, though. In today's time, what these kids have access to, video games, cell phones, internet, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat. Like, there's little kids with Snapchat. Like, that's just crazy to me. But they have access to so much more. So, like you said, they don't want us to learn. They don't want us to be critical thinkers. They want us to be kind of dumbed down.
So that you don't get in the way of important people by doing too much thinking. You had better wake up and understand that there are people who are guiding your life and you don't even know it. And all American citizens, I think, have suspected something like this is going on. But we're all too busy trying to stay alive and live our lives. And after all, what can one person do about it?
We are clearly not being told about the true origins of humanity and ancient alien visitors. The idea that a powerful group of people protecting their interests by suppressing information in multiple fields is a bit unsettling. For a planet and its people to thrive, it must live in complete transparency.
This is going to be really hard for me to talk about, so bear with me. It's finna get dark in here. We are going to talk about the dark history on why jails were created. In 1863, African American slaves were freed. They thought things were great, but they really just got backstabbed. Now, as you know, in 1861 and 1865, the American Civil War happened. During the Civil War, roughly 179,000 black men fought in the Civil War. They fought in the war because they thought America would look out for them, which ultimately made them worry because now how do we keep these people in control? The government needed a way to create peace, to keep the white people happy, but also take care of the African American citizens that just got freed. Before the 1890s, where they started the Prison Act, jails and prisons tend to look like houses. Some like this. After the American Civil War, the number of U.S. penitentiaries in the South and West spiked. So, who y'all finna put in there? After this, a lot of African Americans were locked up. Their inmates population surpassed 30,000. By 1880s, African Americans became the major inmates. They were backstabbed. You're telling me that they helped fight the war and then they were falsely imprisoned to do more labor? Convicts who were originally slaves dug levees, laid railroad tracks, picked cotton and mined coals for private companies and planters. Mostly false imprisonment or doing more time than they deserved. Innocent man locked up for 37 years. 1944, George Steeny, 14-year-old, electrocuted and he was innocent. We're still living in this dark history, and Joe Biden played a part in it. Your president signed a crime bill, what was one of the key contributions to mass incarcerations in 1990s, especially hurting blacks and brown Americans. African Americans, they were never really freed. It just was switched. Black people were never given equality. Let's just clear that up. African Americans have been fighting for decades for equality from the government. Everybody be safe out there.
What if I told you this TV show is using black magic and we all are under a spell right now? Would you believe it? The writers of this TV show don't predict nothing. They can't see into the future, but we can. So they use us to make it manifest. If you understand what was happening in 2023, you will be able to see what's going to happen in 2024. It's all about magic. In 2023, they had a new king of England. Mexico released all kind of aliens. We had people that's vanishing out of nowhere. They said September 23 will be the end of the world. October 4th, they sent a national alert out to everyone's phone in America. People are now eating lab-grown meat. They still eat it, and they know it's still lab-grown. People in Peru had aliens attack them. Woke people are waiting for the Anunnaki to come back and save them. We had a blue supermoon that we might not ever see again. After the blue supermoon, we had a harvest moon. We about to have a solar eclipse. All these events I just named in 2023, this cartoon predicted. No, they didn't predict. They made us predict it. When people say, I'm woke, and they say, you're asleep, all they really saying is you are under a deep spell. Every time you spell your name, you are under a spell. Every time you write your name in cursive, you are putting a curse on yourself. Everything in this language is dealing with curses and spells to trap your energy. If you want to know what's going to happen next, it's the same shit that happened before. They even said it was demonic to use magic spells. Wait, so they can use magic spells on us and it's okay. But if we use it, it's demonic. Please make it make sense. In order to protect your energy, to stop making things manifest, you can't let them get the best of you. But when something takes place in the world and you speak about it, you are actually changing different realities. We create with our mind. We have energy fields, aura fields, chakras, or even a Merkaba that surround our bodies to actually protect us. But if you have a weak aura field, nothing can protect you. If you have no protection, they can put seeds in your mind and create their TV show realities. They are not predicting nothing. We do it every time we watch it. And they use our avatars or our physical bodies like they are avatars. Every time they put something out there in the world, they are literally poking us, and we create it.
Man, I was gonna say, yeah, I need to go ahead and watch that the new Simpsons season, but shoot, now I'm thinking like, should I watch it? You know, I don't want to manifest anything I shouldn't be manifesting, so I don't know.
About how they are coating our fruits with roaches.
No.
Now, I decided to do my own research, and the guy is right. So basically, they are coating our fruit with shellac. But how is shellac made? Shellac is made from roaches in India. All right? I got a whole video on that. If you look at my other videos, you'll see the whole process on how they make the shellac with the bugs. They are putting that on our fruits. See, this is why you go into the market and you see all these fruits looking so perfect and shiny now. That's why. So look at this. This is supposedly organic oranges, mandarins, whatever it's called. Look at this. Coated with vegetable and or lac resin based wax. Lac resin comes from a roach in India. Look at this. Organic limes, right? Look down here. Coated with food grade. And of course, they always call it food grade because that's just what they do to make it sound better. Beeswax and shellac. Are you guys not paying attention to this? Have you not been seeing this all these years? Because I didn't. It's called the Lassifer bug, all right? AKA Lucifer. They call it Lassifer because they're basically just mixing the name up and it's really shellac. So they're throwing shellac inside of Lucifer and calling it Lassifer. Look at these apples. Look at this. They put it up under the bottom. Look at the bag. Look at this. Look right there on the bottom. Shellac-based wax to maintain freshness. Bullcrap.
The Simpsons predicted the bed bug invasion in Paris, and it's for entertainment purposes only.
More bugs.
Watch the whole video. Yeah.
Bed bugs nasty too.
The latest New York fashion has come to Springfield. Bed bugs. Ew. Just hearing about them makes me itch.
What the fuck?
Funny how the brain does that, huh?
It's making me see them.
The brain is so stupid.
Ah! Those are bed bugs! How do we get bed bugs?
Probably one of Bart's dirty friends. Boy, why are your friends so dirty?
Dunno.
Welcome visitors are already in town.
y a de la surprise.
The entire city is infested
The
with
entire
bed bugs
city.
from people's living rooms.
Là, on en voit pas mal des œufs.
This exterminator says, here we see the excrement of the bed bugs, some eggs, which are stuck especially behind the seams. To the Paris metro and high-speed trains.
Donc j'ai un peu fait attention en arrivant.
This commuter says, I paid close attention while stepping on the train today to see if there were crawlers on my seat.
Alors moi, ça m'a vraiment traumatisée.
While another says she kept her luggage closed while traveling, but is still paranoid. This is what one woman says the biting bugs did to her back while she watched a movie
Y'all
at a
see
Paris
this shit?
theater. For French officials, the invasion means war.
À la veille des Jeux.
So am I the only person who's at the point where it's like, fuck it, we finna watch every single Simpson episode that was ever created? Just binge watch every episode of The Simpsons, cause I might miss something. Now this could just be a fucking coinkydink, but I'ma watch every episode just in case. Let me know what y'all think about this Simpsons predicting bed bug infestation in Paris in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And by the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Only entertainment TikTok.
Oh, y'all see that? What is that? They do put it in our face all the time. There's always like a firmament in these movies. There's always a dome or a glass ceiling or something. I've never seen this movie though, The Signal.
The Giver.
I've never seen The Giver either.
Planned for sameness. Another trick?
Actually, no.
It's some kind of map.
The Flat Earth map. You know, hold on. This just hit me, so I had to pause the video, guys. You know where else they put this at? Who plays Fortnite? You know, and then you're all on this one land, everyone's fighting, and then you have the storm that's closing or whatever, right? Which is like this big old shield or something. You can't go on the outside of that for too long or else your health's going to degenerate. But it just reminded me of Fortnite.
Under the Dome.
That's a show? Oh, they just dropped the dome on them. Oh my gosh. They also did this in Avengers, right? Was it Infinity War? Y'all remember that? They had Wakanda, you know, within its own little dome. Under the Dome. The Simpsons. Look.
The Amazing World of Gumball.
Okay, it's in this as well.
What are la fries of the French?
Are you a potato?
As sure as the world is flat.
The Simpsons, Season 24, Episode 6.
Fly ball going back. And the ball shatters the sky, bringing the ocean itself down into the stadium. Oh, Simpson just broke this dream to reality wide open.
The Hunger Games.
Yep, Hunger Games as well. Who remembers this? Man, just imagine, y'all. Imagine there being some people on the outside just controlling this whole matrix. You know, they see what we're doing. They're like, nah, let's sway them this way. Let's sway them that way. Imagine that. And you got to pay attention to the hexagon shapes. They do that for a reason as well.
It's a dome. We're at the edge of the arena.
Game of Thrones.
You're not thinking of taking the black.
And go celibate? The whores would go begging from dawn to Casterly Rock. No, I just want to stand on top of the wall and piss off the edge of the world.
That's the ice wall, right?
...2010 song by Nas and Damian Marley. Comedy movie from 2009 called Fired Up. Shout out to Chippy the Chipmunk for this one.
That's why we left Calcutta. Well, Dad and my dad took a job with United Airlines. I tell you what, your jobs aren't just going over there, sailor. Some of us are coming over here. The world is flat like a son of a bitch.
There's a lot to process here.
An episode of Breaking Bad.
Right before your surgery, I asked if you had packed your cell phone, and you said, which one?
When? Skylar, I was medicated. I mean, I could have said the world was flat.
You know what I think? I think you accidentally told the truth.
He did. Yo, that's crazy what they can do with TV and with movies and shows, because when you're watching a show, you don't really catch on to things that quick. Most people are only watching with two eyes, not their third. So you're not going to catch on to it that quick. So they know what they're doing. And, you know, it's like, it's just crazy. You got to pay attention to this stuff.
The Color of Magic.
I've never seen this, but I mean, that looks pretty cool. What's that, Turtle Island? Yeah. So we live on Turtle Island, y'all.
For the people on the disc, the turtle was a mere hypothesis.
The Simpsons movie.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The dome.
Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End.
Oh, snap.
A movie called Just Friends says this very strange line out of nowhere.
It's cold out here.
Yeah, it is. It's like the South Pole.
It's like the deep South Pole, if there was one. There isn't, though.
Thanks for walking me in my door.
I seen that movie too when I was younger. You know, it's crazy, y'all. If y'all still think that the earth is round, why? Explain to me why. Aside from everything that science teaches us, right? Because most of that stuff is just theory. There's not too much proof to it anyway. Why do you believe that it's round, like a ball? Even though they've told us it's not a ball. They said it's a pear or some other oblique shape, right? My own son don't even think that the earth is round. He young. He just said, Dad, how is the earth round and spinning so fast? Wouldn't we just like fall off, or wouldn't things be spinning fast? I don't feel like we're spinning, Dad. And I don't want to break the news to him too early, but son, that's because the earth ain't round.
I could have my Gucci on, wear my Louis, but even with nothing on, that I've made you look.
Wait. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? I hope they replay it. If they don't replay it, I'm gonna replay it. Okay, here we go. Look, she got a slit in her dress, and now it's gone. Just like that.
Right there. They move.
Slit's gone.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna get this.
No way.
Que é falha da
Yo, she was just stuck there. That's gotta be a glitch in the Matrix.
Matrix ainda continua por aqui. Botar o outro pé. Olha ali o reflexo, como é que pode? É um espelho comum, gente, ó.
Whoa.
Oops. That's freaking weird, man.
Look at the bird suspended in
taking a
air.
picture.
How is that natural, y'all?
It's just so weird because it should be moving.
Yeah, I don't see any, like... I don't see anything, like...
Alright, well, I'm ready to drive.
Yeah. What if it just dropped all of a sudden? Wouldn't that be freaky?
Okay, well, let's go before it just drops on us.
Yeah, if it just dropped, that would be crazy.
It's so weird.
Alright, y'all, we not gonna do that for a full 60. What's this? Clearly in another country. Yo, what's in the sky? Y'all see that? It's some strange
I'm sure
stuff going on.
everyone by now has noticed that this whole world has been filled with a lot of fear. In every single country there is fear going on, and that's to do with the wars that are happening. If everyone just understood that fear is the lowest vibration, and that's what these elites want you in, especially in these times. That's why the wars are happening. It's scripted. It was always going to happen around this time. They want you in fear. They want to keep this planet on a low vibration. So that's why you are seeing all these things taking place. Back on my main account, before it got deleted, I said it at the start of this year. I said there will be wars happening. I just intuitively knew there would be this year, and here we are. But this is all happening right now because the people running this world, the elites, they're the ones in fear because they know that their time is almost up on this planet. This is why they are they're doing all these last little agendas. They're throwing them around the planet to put people in fear so they can stay here as long as they can, because they literally feed off everyone's fear. That is why they do this shit. It's no coincidence that here, even in Australia, and I know definitely in America, that the government are letting people protest about the wars to cause more division in every country around the world.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to really tap in here and see what's going on. Yeah, this is I've been saying it for the longest. Get your popcorn, because this shit it's like a movie. We live in a simulation. Literally Truman Show.
Wow.
Some of you may know him as Eminem, but he's going to join the Saturday night crew with our music intro starting next Saturday night. But folks, I want to take you to the world premiere of one of his new videos called Berserk. Take a listen.
Yo, my man was in straight zombie android mode. He said, like, who does that on camera, y'all? An android.
Stop scrolling. I need y'all to pay attention to this video. It looks kind of fallen angel-ish to me. Entertainment purposes only.
What the heck?
Just watch this shit.
Your mind. Connect.
This entertainment purposes only too.
Your body.
No comment. Let me know what y'all think about connect your mind to the simulation in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Go follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna drop some exclusive content on there. And by the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Only entertainment. TikTok, this is for entertainment.
So, y'all gonna enter the simulation, huh? With mind, body, and soul? I'm telling you, man, this is just some Neuralink stuff, right? They're going to keep pushing this agenda for us to enter some type of cyber world or something like that, right? The Matrix. They want to use your body for its natural resources and let you plug your mind up to this reality to escape the real reality, because you're going to think that reality is just too much for you now. You know, it's just too expensive. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. You don't own nothing. It's just, let me get out of here, right? So then you set up a fake, false reality within some type of metaverse or some type of virtual thing. And then you plug your mind and your consciousness up to that. And then you become so involved with that that you don't want to come back to this life. So therefore you sign yourself over, you know, your soul over, or whoever, your body, and to whoever is the one doing this, kind of like some Vanilla Sky type stuff. And you're locked in. You know, you become like a noodle, and your mind will live forever in this other world. Because think about this, right? It's kind of like a dream. You can dream a whole lifetime in 30 minutes. So imagine that. Imagine your mind and your consciousness being plugged up to this virtual reality, right? And you live an entire lifetime, an unlimited amount of lifetime, whatever. And it's only been a day or two, right? You know, they're going to be able to use your body for as long as they want. And who's to say that we're not already plugged up to something like that? Like, this isn't already a matrix. Who knows?
Mirá. Alta luz, eh.
You got more sprites in this guy?
Están teniendo lucecitas ahora. El video se ha zarpado. Buenísimo. Es un ovni, eh.
What the heck? This is on camera? Wow. That was crazy. My mind don't want to believe that that was real, y'all.
Does anybody else find it strange that in 24 hours of Israel being attacked, we got Palestinian protests everywhere? Austin, Dallas, Chicago, DC, New York. How are all these happening at the same time within 24 hours? And they're huge. 24 hours of the Palestinians attacking Israel. And why are they protesting for the aggressor? This is not something I've seen before.
The parking lot there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to keep an eye on them when we pull out. They seem to be together because they're talking. Do you see how they're talking to each other?
Yep. Yeah, the guy on the right's has got his left window open.
Yeah, look, they're just totally staring at us. You know what I mean?
They're moving. There he is.
Oh, there he is. Here, no, let him go. Stop. Let him go. Here you go. Go ahead. No, we're good. 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 Go ahead.
Watch this. Hey, buddy. I'm good. Who are you working for?
Yeah,
right.
okay.
He said TMZ. Who is these people?
TMZ.
Because
Or who are these
TMZ
people?
and photographers, they follow you only to get the shot.
Where's your camera? You don't want a shot? You're from TMZ and you don't want a shot?
Yeah.
Ha, right.
Mike, how do they find us?
By tracking your airline reservations.
That's legal?
No.
You know, I was thinking that, y'all. I swear. Because, you know, making these videos and stuff, you do kind of wake a lot of people up. You know, people start questioning things. So, before my flight to Denver recently, I'm like, man, what if they track my flight and know where I'm going and know what hotel I'm going to be in? Like, they can know before I even get there. I don't know. I don't think I'm that important, but still.
You can do it.
But it's an intimidation tactic, right?
Well, it doesn't intimidate me. It makes me want to retaliate, you know, because I'm not going to stand for it. It's one thing if it's paparazzi, because that's the business that I'm in, but I'm not in the business of being stalked by ass I don't know. Do you think anybody's going to now be in our lobby of the hotel?
Who is this guy? What's that guy doing?
And another guy who claimed that he worked for TMZ was driving that man who owns the private investigating company. He was driving his wife's car. So just as they have access to information, so do I.
Yo, that's going to make me have my eyes open anywhere I go now. I swear, because you never know if somebody's following you. Just imagine if you go on a trip, you think you're just going to have a good time. You don't think anyone's following you or anything. And people are literally following you and recording you, and they know where you stay. They know what flight you're on, and what car you're driving. They know everything that's going on. So yeah, y'all be safe out here. What is this? Oh, something on camera. That thing moving fast too, whatever that is.
I want to show you something interesting. Look, I have a simple voltmeter here. One is in the ground, the minus. And the plus I have here. And now I'm wearing shoes, sort of. I'm not connected with the ground. I touch the red pin. What does it say? 1, or sometimes 0. And look, when I touch my feet, with my feet the ground, it happens.
Ooh. The ground is energetic.
Up. And up. Think about it. When you wear shoes. That's why I don't do it anymore. Cheers. Now we're gonna test the difference between Crocs, wooden shoes for the Dutchies, and bare feet. Direct connection. I now connect myself with the meter, so it now says 0, right? And when I touch the ground with 1 foot, you see the numbers change. And
What about the wooden one?
And now, when I connect myself with the wooden shoes, it still gives me a number, which means that it still conducts with the earth. And what I read on the internet was that only trees, because they have juice flowing, still juice flowing with the ground, that trees only connect, and just wooden floors and like wooden shoes also, I think, would not conduct. But
Yo, I'm about to go charge up right now, straight up. Guys, make sure you go ground. They call it grounding for a reason, right? Just like when you have a battery, you have a ground wire, you know? Man, positive and negative, we the positive. Look, everybody needs to go ground and go charge yourselves up, because It's a reason I didn't like Crocs, y'all. I didn't used to like Crocs, man. I'm like, I ain't wearing them Crocs, but I did put my foot in some Crocs, and I ain't been able to get my foot out because they so comfortable. But I'm gonna have to stop unless I'm walking on like cement or something like that. But anytime I'm around some grass, I'm going to try to ground.
Please tell me what is going on with the candy at Walmart recently? Check this out.
Oh, my friend from work just bought these at Walmart, just letting people know to please be careful buying the Reese's. This is just nasty.
We are not going trick-or-treating this year.
And I'll open a few of them just so you guys can see that it's not us that did this gross thing. Look. So people beware at Walmart. Let me open one. Okay, so here we go. We just opened one, okay? And look at what just came out.
Freaking nasty, man.
Now, let this be a reminder that Halloween is coming up and to make sure to check all candy before eating it because you just never know nowadays.
Look, we just not gonna go. I'm not celebrating this demonic holiday. I'm straight. We got a river of fish with barely any water. How did this happen? Just flowing down the sand.
Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it.
Air Force are fucking listen to overcome recruiting shortfalls. They've ramped up their marketing, including on social media, to entice legal immigrants to enlist. They're also using recruiters with similar backgrounds to appeal to potential recruits. But the biggest draw for my...
So, if you didn't know, the Army, the U.S. Army, barely got any U.S. citizens in it. I'm just going to throw that out there. Mainly, a lot of the U.S. Army is... we hire a lot of other people from different countries, you know, and they work for the U.S. Army. Just like they're getting a bunch of people to come work for the U.S. Army. Same thing.
Migrants is the promise of a fast track to citizenship plus jobs and education benefits. Both the Army and the Air Force have said they will not meet their recruiting goals this year.
So was this the plan all along? I'm just saying. Was this the plan all along? On why they let all these fighting age men, immigrants come over here in America? Because we know nothing ever happens just for no reason, you know. Now they're starting to recruit the immigrants into the Navy and the fucking Army. Y'all just heard that shit.
Now that makes sense. I'm just saying that is the most logical reason, me personally, the most logical reason that I could think of on why out of all these years we just now, out of all the time, hey, yeah, let's let all these immigrants come over here. We're gonna feed them, and we already know that Big Brother don't do nothing for free. Yeah, everything comes with a cost. Join the Army and the Navy. Hoorah. Let me know how y'all feel about the migrants joining the Army in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
This feels fake or this feels wrong or different.
I don't really know. I don't remember.
What do you guys think they're doing with the blood?
I don't know. I don't know what they're...
Like STD testings?
Maybe.
I don't know. Why would they do that?
They take your blood.
I'm trying to think. Blood's like a blood contract? I don't know. Like,
I mean, I don't know. You know how like, what's his name? MGK and like Megan Fox, they be doing weird with their blood too?
yeah, I mean, it's a big part of witchcraft, like using your blood for
Yeah,
yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah,
That's
it's
freaking
scary.
weird.
And handing your blood to someone is low key. You don't know their intention, right?
Uh-huh.
If you believe
Oh,
it.
voodoo
that.
stuff?
Yeah. You just handed them a very, like your literal life juice, basically.
Wait, how old were you when that happened?
I think I was 20.
20.
If y'all ain't seen the media, go check this out, man. Check out the war in Israel right now with Palestine. Then go read 1 Samuel 13, 5-7. And you will see how this whole thing is played out, man. In biblical text. Biblical text. Y'all check this video out, man.
At war in a way they have never seen before. Unprecedented fighting in their own territory, and some of their soldiers reportedly captured by Hamas fighters. Now, this started before sunrise this morning as the militant group Hamas launched its multi-front attack. Hamas gunmen have now infiltrated Israeli towns. One video shows Palestinian militants opening fire on people just driving by.
Isn't that ironic? Now, this is something they said they have never seen before. But let's check this verse out. It says, the Philistines, as in Palestines, I'm going to get into that in a minute, assembled to fight Israel with 3,000 chariots, 6,000 charioteers, and soldiers numerous as the sand on the seashore. They went up and camped at Michmash, east of Beth-Aven, which is 1 Samuel 13, 5-7. Now, Philistine means a person who is hostile or indifferent to culture and the arts, who has no understanding of them. Philistine, in biblical definition, is a member of a non-Semitic people of ancient southern Palestine. Pay attention, man. Who came into conflict with the Israelites during the 12th and 11th century BC. So this shit was before Christ, man. This been going on before Christ.
That's crazy.
I just didn't know about it. You gotta do your research, man.
Residents are barricaded inside their homes. Local news programs are reporting that fighters are now attempting to break into people's homes.
The barrage, as we said, is still ongoing. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addressed the nation and Hamas fighters just a few hours ago.
Anyway, y'all follow my TikTok at woke6_decoding. Follow me on Facebook at 6dot. Yeah, hit that follow button for more games. Stay woke, y'all.
Yo. What was that in the sky?
Hear you loud and clear. You want more about the water. For TikTok purposes, this is my disclaimer. None of this is factual. None of this is proven. This is... just assumptions and commentary. Let's get on to it. I just want to ask you a question. What is your body mainly made up out of? Better yet,
70% water.
Wash your hair with. Bathe your body in. When you over there rinsing off them strawberries and them greens and stuff like that, what you using? What about the lotions, the creams, the serum, the face products, the body products, the makeup, all that stuff? What do you think is the main ingredient? It's making sense now. I'm so happy that you said that. So I'm going to ask you a question. How do you think COVID was really spread? Because it just blows my mind for somebody who stayed in the house, quarantined, even though they didn't have it, was financially able to stay in the house back in the days when it was 28 days where you had to isolate yourself. I find it crazy how them people caught COVID. If they didn't go by nobody, they didn't go check their mail. Now, don't come for me because I got somebody who's a living testimony of this and they not going to go on camera. But I'm just saying, how do you think them folks caught COVID if they wasn't around nobody? And they talk about that as airborne. It's spread through like bodily fluids, secretions, and being around somebody who tested positive for it. Now, I'm not saying that you can't catch it that way, but what I'm saying is for the people who didn't leave the house, how the hell did they still test positive for the COVID? That's because I think it was in the water the whole time. It's see-through, it's invisible. Look at water. What color is water? It's clear. Look at your vaccines. They be clear. And they say COVID was like a nuclear weapon. How else can you get so many people to be affected by it if they won't take the vaccine, or they just not catching it by going around other people because their immune system is great? So what do? What if the option was, let's put it in the water because nobody is going to expect that it's in the water? Now, do as you will with that information and then meet me down there in the comment section. Let's go and talk about it.
I don't trust the water. Okay. This is on an actual plane. Or a helicopter or something. What is that, y'all? Just sitting there watching over the world. There's some aliens in there with their popcorn. Are you getting closer and closer? What's gonna happen? That's some Minecraft stuff.
Entertaining information I think y'all gonna want to hear this whole message. So if y'all see the image that is behind me, this is what's supposed to go down on October the 14th, which is known as the Ring of Fire. Do you guys know what else is supposed to be going down on October the 14th? To study the atmosphere, NASA rocket will fly into October's eclipse shadow. Please, listen to the whole message.
That's a portal, y'all. It's a portal. It's gotta be.
And as y'all can see, October the 14th. It's known as atmospheric perturbation around the eclipse path, or so you know, me being who I am, I just decided to look up what the fuck does a peep mean, or a pep, and I done came across some strange stuff, my boy. Pep, known as Apophis in Greek, was an Egyptian god of chaos. Apep was the polar opposite of the godly personification of order, Ma'at, the chief enemy of the kings of the gods, the sun god Ra. He took the form of a great snake. The Egyptians believed that the sun was Ra, traveling along a boat in the heavens. Pretty interesting name, if you ask me, for a mission. Now I could be.
Just had to switch to the iPhone again, guys. Camera battery is on. Boo boo.
Wrong. Atmosis. Like they said. That's the name of the mission. Okay. Let me know what y'all think about this entertaining NASA mission in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
Yo, what's crazy about that whole Ring of Fire thing is I've never been able to see the eclipse because I stay in the Midwest. I was just in Colorado on the 14th and I was able to go outside and actually see the eclipse, which was crazy. I don't know. It's just crazy to be able to see that, y'all. You know, and I think that it is a portal. This isn't the first time that I've heard that either. But yeah, guys, These are some of the most strange and bizarre TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.